All right, we are moving on to lesson 7.10 today for math. I am going to show you a few example problems that look just like your math journal. And then in the next video, I will do a few problems in your math journal. So today for math, we are looking back at multi-step number stories. But this time we are including fractions. So they are going to get a little more tricky. But I'm, like I said, going to give you a few examples here and then help you do your journal page. So watch these videos for help. Oops. All right, so you are going to look at a chart just like this one here, a table that shows how long it takes to burn 100 calories, if you look here, while doing the activity. So for like bowling, it takes half of 1 hour to burn 100 calories and so on. So all of these take different amounts of time. So like washing dishes takes 2/3 of an hour to burn 100 calories. So we are going to use this chart to answer some questions, and this is very similar to your journal page, except you have different numbers and different activities. So I already went ahead and transferred some of my numbers so I didn't have to keep going back and forth. So it's quicker for you to follow along. So our first problem here says, if I burned 200 calories running the stairs, how many hours or what fraction of an hour did I run? So like I said, I already looked and I know that to burn 100 calories, it takes 1/10 of an hour. So for this to burn 200, I am going to do some multiplication. So to make 100 200, I had to times this by 2. So I am also going to times my fraction by 2. I'm going to move this 200 here. Down a little bit. So I'm taking 1/10 times 2. Remember, when you're multiplying fractions by a whole number, you only multiply that top number. So 1 times 2 will give me my numerator, which is 2. And I just carry over my denominator, which is 10. So it is going to take me 2/10 of an hour to burn 200 calories. We're going to check our work, and it looks like I'm right. 2/10 of an hour. If it takes 1/10 hour to burn 100 calories, then it takes 2 times 1/10 or 2/10 to burn 200. Very good. All right, we're going to move on to problem 2. I am going to switch my color here so it's easy for you to follow along. It says, if I burn 400 calories raking the leaves, how many hours or what fraction of an hour did I rake? So I looked back at the last slide, and it takes 2/5 of 1 hour to burn 100. So this is 100 once again. And I need to get 400. So I know that if I'm doing 100 times 4, I will get my 400. But then I also need to times 2/5 by 4. I need to do the same to both sides to solve how many hours I worked to get 400 calories. Once again, take that top number, 2 times 4, and I get 8. My denominator stays the same. So 8/5, which I know can also be simplified to 1 because 5 goes into 8 one time. And I will have 3 left over, 3/5. 1 3/5. All right, last problem. I'm going to change my color once again, and I'm actually going to work on this other side. So if I burn 600 calories while sitting, how many hours or what fractions of hours did I sit? So here's my work here, 1 2/3 for 100. So for 100 calories, I sat for 1 hour and 2/3. That I got from the previous chart. To get 600, I need to times this by 6 and this side by 6. So I've got 600 here. And now 1 2/3 times 6. And this is what we worked on early last week or the week before that even. I'm going to do my work up here. 1 2/3 times 6. I'm going to multiply the whole numbers. 1 times 6, gives me 6. And then I'm going to multiply that fraction. And I'm going to take 6 times this top number. 6 times 2 will give me 12. And my bottom number, my denominator, stays the same at 3. Okay, so I have 6 12/3. But I know this can be simplified. So 3 will go into 12 4 times, because 3 times 4 is 12. So that would give me 4 wholes. So I'm going to take my 6 wholes plus my 4 wholes and get my answer here, which is, there we go, 10 wholes. Oh, sorry, that thing needs to go away. So 600 calories I had to sit for 10 hours. So it took 10 hours to get that 600 calories. We are going to check our work. I'm going to pull both of these back since I didn't do the last one. So here I am correct with my 1 3/5. And here I'm also correct with my 10. And it kind of lays out the work for you. So if you need to read, pause the video and read, follow my steps, and use this to help you do your journal page. I will complete some problems on your journal page in the next video so you can follow along. If you are still listening to my video and you have made it all the way to the end, I will be giving a code word once again for you to email or chat or send to me through Seesaw. And if you complete this code word, you do not have to work on your home link tomorrow. So today you still have to do your journal pages. But if you send me the code word today, you do not have to do your home link tomorrow. So our code word today is going to be Alexandria. If you message me the word Alexandria, you do not have to do your home link tomorrow. You still have to do your journal pages, but you don't have to do your home link tomorrow. All right. Thank you for listening.